Lazy Dom's Garage returning to you. Yes, it's been a sweaty day, sweaty weeks, but I promised an update on the Lincoln. She is on the road. Still yet to be inspected, but I've been doing some things here and there with the Ranger, with this. The push bar I have removed because I feel like I can do it a lot better with it. Don't worry, I have not taken it off the road. It still runs and drives.
Can you tell about us getting stuck with it?
It went through about 3.5 feet of mud. Here, I'll even turn on my flash. Give me a minute. Maybe. Oh well. The tires, let's just say, aren't the best, but we literally took this two-wheel beast through about 3.5 feet of mud and literally got out with no problem. Now, if you guys do not remember, this was a whole different color. It sat a little bit lower in the front. It did not have these custom 20s on it. I went and found a crazy good deal on a set of Toyos. They are all seasons, so like mud terrain and all. I had to put a new alternator on it. I had to today put a new starter on it. And I bought a new battery for it. If anybody's interested, the rims I have on this, if I can stay within the light, these are 20-inch Xenix. They are wrapped in Toyo Open Countries. It does have the muffler delete. I took the Miss Lazy Garage over here. We went about 2.5 hours away, 2.5 hours back. Not a fault. I got roughly about 42 miles to a gallon on it. And before I did that, I went to a site called Trucks. I totally recommend this company for a 2.5-inch leveling kit in the front. I have yet to do the rears on it because the front on this, it was a very big pain in the ass. You literally, if I was doing this during the day, it'd be a lot easier, but you have 3 13mm nuts. You have an 18mm for your tie rod, not your tie rod, your upper ball joint. It's an 18mm for that. And then you gotta undo your, I think it's 1136. Don't quote me on the bottom one. For your lower strap mount, pull that out. But everything on this was original. I literally have a broken coil on the passenger side, but spinning it around, it hides. So, and it has not affected anything. So, honestly, don't care.
Tell them about that whole and cut the.
So, you want to grab my key? I believe it's on the shelf. So, if nobody understands how these motors are set up, the alternator, yes, it is on top, but you have your crossover tube for your cooling system. Sorry for, I'm sweating like crazy. Now, originally I did not want to undo anything of the cooling system because it's been a royal pain in the ass. And I didn't want to undo any of that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what I did to make things easier for myself in the future is I cut the crossover tube. And yes, it does make it easier, but you got to bleed the system yet again.
All you have to do is do the clip.
You want to hold this for a second?
The clips.
I didn't want to introduce more air into the system.
Well, you already did after that. Anyway.
So, some people may laugh. Some people may actually
I
understand.
really hope that I'm not on this video. What happened?
It did for a second.
Whatever.
So, for
It's
all
super
that,
hot.
if people don't like Chevy, I'm not a big fan, but I also appreciate that they are a low budget and you can put money in and make power. You left the door open on the Ranger.
No.
Oh wait, I did. Whatever.
I got it.
So, if you need a real cheap piece of radiator hose to do this, just find yourself a 2003 Malibu LS
I have one.
edition. She
have
had
one.
Miss Lazy Garage has one, but it's more or less for parts for this.
For this, yes.
So, I really wish I could get this flash turned on. So, you cut your cooling pipe here. Take about roughly a 4-inch piece of radiator hose. You put that in after with some easy clips, and you can literally just cut the bracket like I did. Take a piece of aluminum bar, drill it out, make her new. I just put this on. It's an old coat hanger, but it serves its purpose for now. You literally cut this, turn these two pipes. Maybe. And what I did is I literally cut this off right down here. Pop the tubes off, cut the brackets off, and then because I couldn't get to the idler pulley, what I did is she's having problems.
Oh, got it.
Ow. Okay, Bright. So, what I did is I cut the crossover tube. You might be able to actually mount it.
Hold on.
Yeah, it came unplugged. Welcome to Lazy Don's Garage. So, what I did is I literally undid the top bolts, loosened up the bottoms.
Oh, we're back in business.
Okay, sorry about that.
We're back in business, babe.
So, what I did is I loosened the top, cut them off, made new brackets. You cannot, for the life of you, really get to that unless you undo the clutch fan and undo this. I was not going to do that.